At my mother-in-law's funeral, my husband's phone lit up. The message said, "I love you, we're finally free." It was from my best friend. I froze. I had just spent 10 years caring for his mother day and night. I gave everything to that woman. And in return, I got this. We were married for 28 years. I gave up a career I loved to raise our son. We moved across states so David could be closer to his mother. 10 years ago, his mother, Helen, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. David promised it would be temporary, just until we find help. We never found help. She didn't want a stranger in the house. So I did everything myself. Bathing, feeding, diapers, meds, sleepless nights. My body began to hurt. My knees gave out more often. I started talking to myself just to hear a voice.
"I'll hire someone next month. I promise."
That month never came. David started coming home later and later. Late meetings, conferences, out-of-town trips. I begged him to take one weekend off. He said,
"If I don't work, we can't keep this house. You want that?"
I stopped asking. I took care of his mother, our home, our son who had moved out for college. He stopped holding my hand. Stopped asking if I slept. One night I collapsed in the kitchen. I woke up 3 hours later alone on the floor. He had never come home. Susan was my only lifeline. We met at church after I broke down crying during a prayer. She hugged me without a word. After that, she became my only visitor. She brought food, sat, and listened. She called me her sister. "You're too good for this life, Laura." She helped me bathe Helen when I was too weak. She ran errands, picked up meds, even stayed overnight once. I used to pray for Susan. Thank God for her. In her final months, Helen was barely responsive. But one day, she gripped my hand tightly. "I see you. Not like him. You stay." That night, she made me promise. "Whatever happens, you take care of you now." She passed the next morning, peacefully holding my hand. David didn't make it in time. He was stuck in traffic, again. I planned the entire funeral, chose her favorite hymn, set the flowers. David showed up, smiling, shaking hands. I sat alone on the front pew. His phone buzzed on the bench beside me. I wasn't going to look, but I did. "I love you. We're finally free. Hotel's ready. Room 204. Burn her ashes and let's go." I felt something inside me crack. 10 years of servitude. And they had plans. I opened the photos. There they were together. Beach trips, dinners, gifts I never received. One photo was from my kitchen. I recognized my apron hanging on her neck. At the funeral reception, I waited. Watched Susan laugh with my husband. Then I stood. "Everyone, may I have your attention?" I held up the phone. My husband and my best friend have been sleeping together. While I cared for his mother, they were booking hotels. Gasps, silence. A glass shattered.
"Laura, please. We can talk."
"No, David. This is the talk." Susan fled. David chased her. I stood there, alone and strong. 2 days later, we met with the lawyer. Helen's will was clear.
All assets to her son. Nothing for daughter-in-law.
Even after her final words, she left me nothing. Not even a thank you. That night, I found a letter in her Bible. "I wish I had more to give you. But my son, he wouldn't let me. I hope you find freedom even if I didn't give it." I filed the next day. Took screenshots, call logs, receipts, everything. In court, I told my truth, and the judge believed me. David was ordered to pay alimony and damages. He lost his job weeks later. I sold the house, took my share, moved into a little blue cottage by the lake. Susan called once. I didn't answer. I walk barefoot in the grass now. No one yells my name, no alarms, no cries, just wind and birds and peace. Sometimes I wonder if Helen knew, if she really did see me. But it doesn't matter anymore. Because I do. I see me now. And I will never forget her again.